Sitting in this hot car, the engine shut off, the windows rolled up for about 5 minutes. And although you can't tell, I'm starting to sweat and I'm becoming very uncomfortable just by sitting here. So being left in a car for 40 minutes is pretty bad. Now, the temperature outside of the car is 96 degrees. However, just by having this thermometer sit in the dashboard for about 5 minutes, it reads over the scale at 120 degrees.
And Rochelle Turner is joining me this morning to talk about this hot car experiment. I know you were very intentional with this story. You got in the car after a mom left her 2 young children in a locked car while shopping at Target. Why 5 minutes?
Why? So I wanted to show the viewers what it's like sitting or being locked inside of a hot car. We do these stories all the time.
Correct.
Where people leave children, they leave pets, elderly people in a hot car, and just in that 5 minutes, it went from me sweating to becoming very uncomfortable. It was so very hot. So just imagine a child, someone that is 2 months old, 9 months old, sitting in that car. They can't talk. Right. They're screaming and crying for help.
It's becoming hard to breathe for them.
It was very hot. It was so hot. And actually that day I talked with meteorologist Caroline Brown. That day it was 97 degrees outside. Wow. But inside of the car, they were in the car for 40 minutes. The temperature had reached 136 degrees.
The windows were not cracked at all?
Windows not cracked. The car was not on.
How old were these children?
They were 2 years and 9 months old. And their mother was in Target shopping.
Unaware, or was this intentional?
So she had 2 different stories that she provided Precinct 5 constables. The first story was that she was only in the store for 5 minutes and she had the car running, but that wasn't the case. Yeah. And then she also told deputies that they fell asleep and she thought she left them at home. She had no idea they were in the car. And so it was just, these stories are hard to report.
Absolutely.
Because, oftentimes, in these cases, it can be very tragic. Thankfully these kids are okay, but it could have been the worst case scenario and these kids could have died.
Is she facing any charges?
So the mother is being charged for endangering a child, and the Harris County District Attorney's Office has now filed a motion for a $25,000 bond. So she's wanted, and once she is arrested, she will have to face a judge and determine her consequences as well.
Who has custody of the children right now?
So right now, we're unclear who has custody of the children. I did reach out to Child Protective Services yesterday to try to get more information, but right now it's still under investigation. They are waiting for the mother to turn herself in or for Precinct 5 deputies to arrest her.
I know you had the opportunity to talk with the director for kidsincars.org. What did she share about deaths in the state of Texas?
So unfortunately, Texas is ranked #1 when it comes to leaving kids and pets in the hot car. That's a statistic that we don't want here. And every year, 38 children die from being left in a hot car. So they recommended that if you have a small child, to put something in the back seat by their car seat, like your phone. If you have a work phone, put something back there that's valuable to you, so you'll make sure that you grab it and see that you have a child in the car, because those seconds matter.
Those seconds do count. I know it's very difficult it's hard to believe that in 2023 that majority of these cars don't come with some sort of device. I do though know some cars do. They're equipped with a device that will signal you have a child, a dog, something alive in the back seat, in hopes of remembering to get that child or that dog out. I know too, it's really tough when you come across these situations. It can be alarming if you are a good Samaritan and you stumble upon this. What do you do? I know you had the opportunity to talk with someone who intervened.
Yes, we talked to a Good Samaritan who was actually at Target that day with her fiance. They looked over and said, "Hey, is that 2 kids in the car?" They looked again and saw the kids were in there crying. They started pulling on the doors. So they called 911 and they were there within 2 minutes. A deputy had to break the window, and he said the kids were hot to touch. They were sweating, and they were lethargic.
Wow.
And so thank God that woman was there. We had an opportunity to talk to her, and she shared her story about what happened.
I was at the right time, right place, right moment. I started pulling on every single door, the back, the passenger, the drivers, and I tried to open theirs, and you can see them sweating and crying. It just shocked me because I'm like, I know they've probably been there more than 5 minutes. I stood there until the cops left, and they never took her. And it made me angry because I don't understand who leaves 2 kids. I just don't.
Wow, just a tragic story. Thankfully, though, those children are going to be okay.
They're going to be okay, thankfully. And the mother, she is wanted for endangering a child. And it took investigators a while to kind of piece everything together because the day this happened, she told investigators 2 different stories. So they had to go in and request the surveillance footage from Target, and they pieced together that she had been in there for 40 minutes. And that's when they turned it over to the district attorney's office and presented her with charges. So she has to turn herself in.
Yeah. Yeah, just a heartbreaking situation. I'm so glad that you were able to do this story and do it in a way that is profound and intentional. You know, oftentimes when we pull up to work, or even whether it's a grocery store or a shopping mall, when you turn that car off, it gets hot within a matter of seconds. You stayed in this car for 5 minutes just to see what it was like, and like you said, you became ill feeling.
Yeah, my shirt was wet. It was so hot, so I couldn't imagine sitting in there for 40 minutes. I just couldn't imagine.
Heartbreaking. Rochelle, thank you very much.